Imagine building a company from scratch. Your blood, your sweat, sleepless nights poured into it only to be fired. Not by some outsiders, but by the very people that you trusted. That's exactly what happened to Steve Jobs. At 30 years old, he was kicked out of Apple, the company he co-founded. Most people would have disappeared into obscurity, but Jobs, he turned his failure into the greatest comeback in the business industry. If you love this story, please give it a like and watch the very end so that you can listen to the lessons which you need to learn from this very story. So if you're ready on this very one, let's get started. Steve Jobs wasn't a typical student. He dropped out of college, not because he wasn't smart, but because he felt school was not worth his time. Instead, in 1976, he and his friend Steve Wozniak started Apple in a garage. They built computers by hand and sold it to tech enthusiasts. What started as a two-man operation exploded into a multi-million-dollar company. At the time Jobs was 25 years old, he was worth $250 million. Apple was really thriving, but success can be tricky sometimes because it attracts power, it attracts struggles, egos, and conflicts. Jobs was a visionary, but he was also demanding, intense, and even relentless. He pushed his employees hard and wasn't afraid to challenge authority. In 1983, Apple's board brought in John Sculley as CEO of the company. Ironically, Jobs himself hired him. At first, everything seemed fine, seemed working well, but as Apple grew, Jobs' leadership style clashed with the board. So by 1985, Apple's board had enough. They sided with John Sculley and forced Steve Jobs out of his own company. What would you have done if it was you? Imagine that the company that you created, the vision that you fought for, eventually taken away from you. Most people would have quit, but Jobs wasn't most people. Instead of sulking, Jobs started again. That's the hard part. Are we really willing to start over again? If you've tried so many things and it's not working, are you willing to start over again? He launched a new company called Next, focused on high-end computers. It wasn't a success, but it caught the attention of Apple years later. At the same time, Jobs bought a struggling animation studio called Pixar. People thought he was actually crazy, but Jobs believed in the power of storytelling. And then what happened? Pixar became a giant in the animation industry, leading to a $7.4 billion deal with Disney. Meanwhile, Apple was struggling. Sales were down, innovation was stagnant, and the company was at the verge of bankruptcy. And in 1997, Apple did something that was unexpected. They begged Steve Jobs to come back. That was indeed a great one, right? Jobs didn't just return, he revolutionized Apple. He introduced iMac and the iPod, and then the iPhone, which we are all enjoying today, changing the way we use technology forever. When Jobs passed away in 2011, Apple wasn't just a company, it was a movement. And today, it's worth over $3 trillion and still dominates the tech world. So what are the lessons to learn from Steve Jobs' journey? Failure is not the end, it's a lesson. Jobs could have disappeared after being fired, but instead he used failure as a stepping stone. Don't let setbacks define you. No matter what it is that you may be going through, no matter the setback, no matter the failure that you're experiencing, don't let it define you. Instead, let them refine you. The second lesson from this is stay true to your vision. Even when people doubted Jobs, Jobs believed in his ideas. If you truly believe in something, then fight for it. No matter the obstacles, make sure to fight for it. The third lesson is to reinvent yourself. Jobs didn't just return to Apple, he came back better. So when life knocks you down, use the time to grow, improve, and evolve. The last lesson here is passion beats money. So Job once said this statement, that he is convinced that half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance. Success isn't just about money, it's about loving what you do. So what's your takeaway from this lesson? Please let me know in the comment section. If Steve Jobs could rise from failure, rejection, and even betrayal to build one of the most powerful companies in history, what exactly is stopping you? Your setbacks aren't the end of your story. They are just the beginning of your comeback. Now go out there and make it happen. If you found this video very helpful, please give it a like, share on to others that have been needing this, and on my end screen here you'll be seeing a video. Please do well to watch it as it's going to impact you greatly. Thank you so much, people, for coming back to always watch my videos, and let me know in the comment section what is your takeaway from this video. And until I see you in my next video, have an amazing day ahead, and bye for now.